Crowned by the Mountain Prince. Crown Me, Prince, Book 3, by Frankie Love. Narrated by Ryan Stone and Kingsley Rose.
Chapter 1. Dahlia. The moment Father calls us into the throne room, I know something big is happening. It isn't very often he summons us at all. He's usually too stressed out, and the way he relieves his stress is by lying on the beach. Definitely not by trying to get the country of Alexia back in order. My oldest sister, Violet, has always done her fair share of helping out in the farther reaches of the kingdom. Iris, the middle child, maintains a disposition capable of convincing anyone to do what she wants. Me, I help out in my own way, albeit a softer, quieter way. While Violet complains about how busy she is, and Iris laments not getting to go on some Moroccan camel ride in Timbuktu, I'm usually busy doing the simpler things that our poor weathered castle requires. Someone has to do the dirty work. Now, I'm not saying I'm a maid, but if anyone is ever looking for me, the first place they go is the washroom because I take care of the laundry. Or else they look in the kitchen because someone has to chop the vegetables. You know that rum punch Alexia is so famous for? Well, someone has to juice all those berries. And I'm being completely honest when I say this. I don't mind these chores. I love our castle. It isn't a fairy tale castle, necessarily. But in my mind, it's a page right out of a storybook. It has this Jungle Book aesthetic. Think open doors, sun bleeding through every window, the sea breeze wafting through the sitting rooms, massive palm trees and thick vines growing everywhere. Canopies cover the large outdoor decks, and the polished floors are bright and gleaming. I adore this home, sweet home, which is why I spend so much time caring for it. Maybe you're pegging me as a Cinderella from the movies, where the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, misplaced princess scrubs the floor with a wooden bucket and a soapy sponge. Well, I'm not saying there are birds and mice helping me when I'm on my hands and knees, polishing the floor or the banister. But I am saying that that's where I'm most comfortable. That's where I take the most pride. Well, that and helping my older sisters sew their clothing. Iris always says she likes to sew. But the truth is, she likes to show me pictures of dresses she wants and then stand poised as I drape the cloth around her body, pinning the fabric in place. So when Father calls us into the throne room, I have an apron on, a kerchief on my hair, and rosy flushed cheeks from rushing here. Violet looks prim and proper, as she always does. Iris looks the part of the distracted princess, looking at her phone instead of meeting anyone's gaze. "Daughters, I have a plan that will save our country," Father says brightly. I swallow the questions rising in my throat. I do my best to pause before I speak, which is good, considering the words immediately rising to the surface are negative. I'm not saying I'm a pessimist, because everything I do is the opposite of pessimism. But I will say, the idea that my father, my bumbling father, who's forgotten to attend any civic hall meeting over the last 2 years, has a plan that can save Alexia? It sounds a little far-fetched. "And what is it, Father?" Violet asks. I see her mentally taking notes before the verdict has even been stated. "I have arranged marriages for all 3 of my daughters." My father grins broadly, as if he has somehow cured an epidemic or figured out what to do with our kingdom's homeless population. But no, he's found us suitors. That's it. "How is that going to save us?" Iris asks. Father wags his finger at us, smiling surely. "The kings of the respective countries where each of your princes are from have agreed to pay dowries for your hands. Violet will marry first, then Iris, and lastly you, my darling Dahlia." He pats my head as if I'm a child, when clearly I'm not. I'm 21 years old, and while I'm the youngest daughter, in a lot of ways I'm more mature than my older sisters. Not that I'd ever say that.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?